About something that you've posted, something that's been posted. Somebody could be watching you, waiting for you to post. Something about social media or something that's somebody's waiting to see something. All right, what's going on for fire signs? Somebody may stop you at the door. It's like, you know what? I don't even want to hear it, or it doesn't even matter. Somebody could be turning their back because they feel like you already made a decision. You could be having some type of fresh start. It's like, you know what? I feel good. I'm going to make sure I tackle the things that I need to do. You could need to renew something, or maybe it's like, okay, well, I'm going to make a decision to do something for myself so that way I feel renewed. I feel like I have some type of clarity, and or I feel like there's any type of distraction to my emotions or my feelings or my bad choices. I can give myself love throughout it. But make sure you're not manipulating your resources when it comes to it, because then at this point, if there's some type of chaos or there's something that you feel like you're unprepared for, there could be a challenge and you feel like, okay, well, you just don't have the energy in or the desire to fix it. Okay? So, yes, give yourself love, give yourself energy, time to do stuff for yourself, but also have a budget and or a plan. You could want a fresh start with someone, but you could know that this is already toxic, and or this is something that's going to keep you fixated on a situation that you don't need to be. But maybe you're deciding like, okay, well, this person actually does have responsibilities. This person has cleared up their emotions, or they said something when it comes to their feelings when it comes to you. But they can still be procrastinating out of confusion because they're uncertain of someone else. There could be an air sign that's around. And this person could feel like, okay, well, I can defend myself. This air sign could feel like I can challenge this fire sign, or I can do whatever I want to in order to get what I want. And you may be unprepared for how this caused some type of secrets to be revealed, or how this destructs your marriage and or whatever tradition y'all been having. And you're going to realize that somebody who's been saying, oh, well, I don't have any kind of resources or whatever, they've actually had a fresh start. And they've been obsessed with having you surrender something or you do something. And it's like, okay, well, you're going to have to be patient when it comes to the situation. But you may feel some type of struggle and or obligations, especially throughout Sagittarius season, at least until Taurus season. And this is when you gain some type of support, or when you feel like something can balance out for yourself. Somebody also feels like they have the obligation to support someone while they're pregnant, or because they were once pregnant. Maybe somebody is supporting someone's baby mom or baby dad. But there's some type of structure. There's a police, there's a courts, or someone that's giving them some type of progress or telling them how they can expand or what they can do. But they try to manipulate this person or the system somehow, some way. And what they don't see is how they're going to actually push themselves back. They're going to wish that they can go back to what they were doing before. It's like, oh, well, I'm going to go to the courts and say I can't pay child support, or I can't pay this much in child support. It's like, okay, yeah, let's do this. Let's go with this option. And then it's like, okay, well, let's just make sure. And then the judge is like, well, I want to make sure. I want to open up everything and see everything. And then the judge realized that there was some type of manipulation that was going on, or that somebody's been trying to avoid somebody of their past, or paying someone or whatever. And it's like, okay, well, actually, let's do it another way. Well, we're going to heal this whole situation. And then they become disappointed. It's like, oh, damn. It's like, no, well, if you were trying to walk away from the bigger picture, you still have to have some type of structure. You still have to be disciplined. You still have to be able to support your child and or the cycles. Throughout cycles. So somebody's going to be like, yeah, this is not going to work. This is not it. Okay, so there's going to be an unexpected change when it comes to someone else. Because maybe right now they're trying to plan and they're trying to be consistent, and they feel like whatever they've been doing is like mediocre. They're lacking motivation. But at the same time, they feel like, okay, well, I've been conservative. I'm still putting in some type of slow work. But they're getting exhausted. They're at the end at the brink of failure, or just feel like, okay, well, I'm ready to walk away. They also could have ended it with the water sign masculine who initially came off as stable, or who said it, okay, well, I can provide you something that's going to be stable, but that was going to end up having them stuck. So they walked away from somebody who was trying to trick them into a situation. And they get some type of finances. So maybe all of a sudden they get more finances than they think they do. And this brings some type of happiness. What does this have to do with you, fire signs? Where do you fit in all of this? If this is not you, this could be somebody that you've known for a while. This could definitely be a Taurus, a Capricorn. It could be you, Leo. It could be heavy on the Leo or another earth sign for sure. It seems like this person is being patient, or maybe you watch this person grow some type of investment. You watch them kind of be holding back, but it's like, oh, yeah, I'm not going to go on a vacation. Oh, yeah, I'm not going to go do this. Or, oh, yeah, I'm just trying to be confident in my own right now. I'm trying to be confident in what I'm trying to plan. You watch somebody grow something long term, and they went through some type of hardship when it comes to their security. They also could have walked away from two masculines. This could have been an earth sign masculine and a fire sign masculine, and somebody that they were once connected to, they thought was going to be their match. They also had walked away from somebody in their family. And because they felt like there was some type of betrayal or heartbroken, some type of scenario that was trying to go on. Somebody was trying to encourage a friend or try to encourage somebody else. To see if they was going to fall for some type of temptation. But they knew to trust themselves, and they knew that this would conflict where they were trying to go. And so they're disappointed because, again, this was somebody in their family, or somebody they created a family with. And it's like, okay, well, I just got to work with what I got in order to, you know, have some type of big change for myself in order to move forward. I don't know, fire signs. That got a little deep to the point where it got a little sensitive. So somebody may be relieving something to you or talking to you, or maybe you're starting to see that somebody's genuine. What's going on for fire signs? I don't know. Okay, so there's some type of tension, especially if you're in Aries. Maybe you put something in motion. You were under some type of pressure, or you felt stressed and uncertain about a situation, and you decided to push this tension at somebody. You slung this at somebody. This could have been at a Taurus, at a heavy on a Taurus, an Aries, a Gemini, a Pisces. This could have been another Aries, a Libra, a Scorpio, an Aquarius, a Leo, a Pisces, a Capricorn, an Aries, a Sagittarius. You went towards somebody, and either you tried to speak on their hardships, their crises, or you tried to cause some type of burden and or setbacks. But they're not sad about it. They wasn't grieving, and or they wasn't holding themselves in some type of deprived state. And now it seems like they're actually precise, or they're actually very smart and clear cut and dead on about whatever they're trying to do. They get some type of jackpot. They hit some type of success, and you're realizing that this person's the real deal. There could also be an air sign around that wants the truth and or balance something out. And or there's people around that's like, okay, well, you should have been unemotional when it comes to a situation that you were being sarcastic by. You should have did something by the book, and they feel like you were just kind of overindulging yourself. Or maybe you feel like this about this air sign. Maybe they came off as somebody that you was like, okay, well, yeah, this person plays fair, or yeah, this person will hear me out, and they can splurge, and they can communicate, and they can do something. You felt like, okay, well, you can move on to this person. But they were communicating with someone whenever they felt like they needed some type of love and or embracement. They just wanted some type of spark. And now it's like, okay, well, are you refusing to face reality because you still want this relationship to happen? Or it's like, do you want to create some type of relationship, some type of foundation with someone that you actually want to explore? That you feel like you could be in sync with. But there also could be somebody else that you walked away from. This could be a Libra or a Sagittarius. Yeah, and you feel like you had some type of knowledge, or this was somebody that had some type of secrets about who they were working with or how they would work with other people. They could have been dealing with a Virgo, a Capricorn, a Taurus, a Pisces, a Libra. They had other people in their background that they felt like, okay, well, as long as I have what I need when it comes to finances, or as long as I can be diligent, then sure, I can have other counterparts as well. It's like they were dealing with somebody who was dealing with somebody else as well. Okay, what else is going on for fire signs? Something about you going to like a Top Golf or putt-putting or a family arcade, something like that. So there's some type of success out here. You're feeling good. Also, somebody may be feeling good that they got you angry. Be careful, because somebody could be trying to trigger you. Or it's like you're in some type of good mood. You're in a really good mood, and then somebody cuts you off. Or somebody get rage at you, and then this kind of makes you angry. Be careful when it comes to that. Initially, something starts off successful. You get some type of message, and then you become angry. Why are you angry, fire signs? Because you have to let something go. You have to surrender to a situation. And you surrender into the situation disrupts what you were trying to do behind the scenes. It's like, okay, well, I really got to cleanse my energy. I really got to make sure that I'm straight. I really got to make sure that something goes the way that I need. And this, you could feel like this is all happening because somebody decided to end some type of movement for someone else. Or they were trying to. But they had a bright idea to trust themselves and or just kind of to go with the flow. And this made them happy. Somebody decided to protect themselves. It's like, oh, someone called. Like, hey, come reach out or come help me real quick or come do something. And somebody, yeah, I know that you could be cautious or I know that there could be something that's going on. But my inner is telling me, my inner side is telling me to kind of just be quiet and not do anything. And they decided not to do anything. And this created the space for the truth to be illuminated for whatever reason. And it's like, okay, well, now that the truth is illuminated, they realize whoever called them and told them to come don't really have some type of love for them. And it's like, okay, cool. Well, you was going to put me in a situation where something's going to be reflected back to me. Let me show you the same type of passion, and I'm going to move to elsewhere. Somebody going to move along. Okay. It's going to get a little sticky. All right, anything else for y'all fire signs? Somebody could be giving you a performance. You also could be just watching a movie, or it's like, oh, you want to go cuddle up with somebody and just show them some type of love. It's like, okay, I have the freedom. Might as well just show people gratitude or see if I can grow on this. You want to have an elevated mood throughout the weekend. And this could be successful. Well, be careful when it comes to some type of fair play. Because even though you're trying to cut to the chase or you want somebody to hear you out and have some type of forgiveness and figure out if y'all can get through some type of emotions or have an emotional relationship, you're going to get some type of enlightenment that somebody enacts in their freedom. They're just being patient with you while they're around you. Yes, they have joy, but at the same time, they have other options. They do. And so you need to release this instinct of, okay, well, I can protect this person, their mind, or I can, spend more time and expand this, and something just needs to end, or you need to at least to balance this out. Remember that somebody's just a friend. Remember that somebody is just a situation, and the reason why y'all are there is not the same reason why they're there. Okay, but don't sit in no regret if it's like, oh, well, I know that this person's just a friend or just a situationship, but when I go over there, I go cuddle with them, we go watch a movie, we go get laid up, and then they get a text message from somebody else saying that they missed them, or you see something on their phone. It's like, well, when do they have time to talk to them or whatever? They make time. It's what they want to do. And then you get some type of sudden anxiety, like, damn, so this is actually not going to be what I thought it was going to be. Now I need to completely avoid this person. Now I just need to, be cut short and tight when it comes to talking to this person. And they're gonna be like, oh, well, what happened? I thought things were going great. I thought we were both eating. I thought things was, and it's like, oh, well, it's just time for me to go. Or, oh, yeah, I know you're gonna want to roll out when it comes to this. All right, fire signs. You could realize that you overspent, so be careful. Your peace may be affected when it comes to a situation. Somebody's lying to them about you too. There's a man that's cheating on a woman, or it's like, okay, well, yeah, I'm open to making love to them, but not you. Somebody's gonna realize that they're not the father of a child. Someone could be screenshotting your posts. Somebody also could have been trying to take pictures of you either sleeping with somebody, or there could be some type of pictures or screenshots about this, or maybe even a college memory, a college friend, somebody from college or high school could be around. Maybe you're going back to your college location. Somebody could be popping up to say hi. You could also be watching a couple fight, whether this is on social media or you're hearing this around you. Respect is respect, even if they're older. You may need to go watch Earth Signs reading. Somebody's ignoring a call, a text, and or a person performance on purpose. Okay, somebody also could be ignoring somebody else's performance or about a performance. Somebody wants to bully you out of your job, out of your person, or out of your own comfort. But you're gonna hang with people that fit your future, so it doesn't matter, and they're gonna be uncomfortable and or worn out. There's a party that's coming up, and something's gonna be undeniable when it comes to this party. You can't resist some type of change, and or you can't resist that somebody's just reckless with their mind, body, and money.